Welcome to Borderline, where we discuss stories that happen across states, across cities, and even across countries. And today, we take it down to Baton Rouge, where a teacher, Corey Nash, of a private school was arrested last week for having an inappropriate relationship with a student. Nash has been charged with indecent behavior with juveniles, computer-aided solicitation of a minor, and a prohibited sexual conduct between an educator and student. Nash's arrest comes after the teen girl accused him of sending hundreds of dollars to her to send explicit photographs. When Raisha Cummings, the mother of the teen, confronted Nash, his excuse was that he took the joke too far. To make matters worse, there have been other allegations reported against the same teacher. According to a local news station in Baton Rouge, Nash was previously arrested in 1996 for the forcible rape of a student, and in 2000, he pleaded guilty to simple battery. Let's take a look at this clip.
Since some irresponsible text message to her, I was out of order, I was wrong, but I never touched it. That's me owning up to that. Never touched a cent of money. That's me. Now she said the diploma's fake, I'm gonna give her money back, but the diploma's not fake. That's all that happened.
Why you even gonna get to that point though?
Man, I was wrong, Jerry. That's me.
A child, you gonna let him off?
That was a stupid joke and wrong, irresponsible joke. Never was gonna put my hands on, never do.
It's $600 on a Sims game, my nigga.
Yes, she won the game. I do this all of them. When singing feet, I love these kids so much. Okay, I said, man, Brandon.
I wanna spit on this bitch
I'm
so
not
bad.
gonna.
You should have knew better about that one.
It was a bad joke. It shouldn't have been joke, but never put my hands on. Never put my hands on. Never touched it. And she'll tell you that. Did I touch you? I put my hands on when?
No, but you tried. Don't be stupid.
When I tried?
When everybody was outside. You said, can I touch you?
And when you said no, and I said, okay, good. And I started laughing. I wasn't laughing.
But you just told me.
No, I never touched.
I'd have expected more.
Yeah, you're right.
I really lost all respect.
I'm never gonna put my hands, and you supposed to. I took care of that girl like she was mine. I would never put none of that stuff in the bed.
I guess you would, bitch, because you want her.
Not at all.
I guess you would.
Now, during this news report, they also revealed a text message that happened between the administrator and the teenager. And the teenager messages, I need some money. So you just text me when you need money? LOL. Yeah, but I can't touch and hit, but I can give money. What you need, and do I get something? Money for food. How much and what I get. And then also let me throw this fact in there as well. He is a relative of a lot of persons that sit on the board of the school. This is a private school. He's a relative of a lot of them that sits on the board of the school. Sorry, a relative of somebody that is on a founding member of one of the school. And then he's also very close with a lot of the board members to the school. Now, what I have to say on this is it's sickening. And if you want to have a close encounter with Jesus or meet him really soon, play with somebody's kid. That mother was very, very calm for me, considering that he was telling her in the video, oh, it was a joke. Me wanting to touch her was a joke. Me sending these messages to her was a joke. You're sending a 16-year-old $600. And I like what she said, that the fact that she didn't try to say that her daughter was innocent as well. You know, she had a role to play in it, but this administrator was the adult. And not only that, but I'm trusting you with my child in what's supposed to be a safe place to make sure that the only thing that she is receiving is an education, not money, not sexual advances, nothing of that sort. Like if y'all remember Beyonce Lemonade video, like I would have channeled that. I would have gone up to the school with a bat. I would have legit like channeled my inner Angela Bassett and Waiting to Exhale, like the whole. I was gonna, say a word. No, I can say it. This is comedy hype. The bitch would have been on fire. Like, because you're looking at me and you're telling me that it was a joke. And it's obvious this man has a mental illness for you to feel like it was just a joke. This is not your first offense. And the person in the video, a man, said, I've lost all respect for you as a man. And he said, yeah, I expect that. Like, dog, what? I know Pierre and Capone, I know there was a recent interaction. We spoke about this. You guys can check out the video where persons called out Duval for not not interceding when it came to Sukiana and the rapper. So I have to hear your opinions on it as men. What do you think about this? Like, he thinks there's nothing wrong with it. He honestly thinks there's nothing wrong with it.
Let me start off. Ding, 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 ding. Let's get it written. I know Capone gonna bring it home for me. First of all, he should go to jail. Okay, let me say this first. He should go to jail. He should go to jail. He should go to jail. That's just for people who gonna say something in the comment that didn't hear this part right here. He should go to jail. All right. We should change the administrator to the word pedophile. So for now, you can call him a pedophile, not an administrator. Okay, you want to call that. What killed me was he kept saying, my bad. That was my bad. Like, we don't know that's your bad, nigga. What is he talking about? Like, you surprising us by saying my bad? Like, that was my bad. That was me. That was on me. Like, of course we know it's on you, fool. You ain't proving no point by saying that's my bad. The next thing is, nigga, you administrator, that little house, that little hut, nigga, you can send somebody $600 to $700 for some pictures, my nigga. That's what the pictures are going for nowadays. $600 to $700. I can send $30 to some people, man. You know, I mean, 18, 19, they get $30. I don't care about that face. That's what I'm here for, Danielle. That's what I'm here for. Okay, keep that on. There you go. Keep that face somewhere else. Now, like I said, he should go to jail. Danielle, you said I burned the place down. So I don't know if you respect what that woman did by keeping her composure, because if you burn the place down, then now you're in jail, and now your daughter got to come visit you in jail, and she's not even around people who are safe enough to keep her present. So you got to think smarter. All that I burned the place down sounds good, but you're in jail. Once you're in jail, your daughter's out there by herself, and more than $600 or $700 worth of pictures gonna come her way. Trust me how this world works. Now, again, I think it's sickening what that man did, and I hope he goes to jail behind all that shit, because it was ridiculous. Like you said, you go there to get an education, not to get anything else from him. And you know, he tried to weasel his way out of it. Ain't no weaseling. Go to jail, bro.
But hold on, yeah, that would have been a crime of passion, because notice I said, from how he was speaking to me, telling me it was a joke to my face, then I'll burn the place down. I wasn't going there with intent to burn the place down. I was going there with intent to have a conversation. But no. I wanna reiterate the fact that you are right. It is plausible. Don't get me wrong. I don't support violence. It is plausible how the mother did keep her composure, and I do hope that there is legal justice that takes place, and he goes to jail. To jail. Capone, what are your reactions on this story?
My reaction is, it's a crime when you get caught.
Damn.
Everybody is doing this type of shit, and it's not right. Don't get me wrong, it's not right. The bad part about the situation is the little young girl was asking for money over and over again. Now let's go back. Why did she decide at this time to speak upon it? She didn't get the $600. I mean, it's been going on for a while. This ain't no new merry-go-round that he's been around. He's been the conductor of this ride for a minute, and he's been sending money. He's been trying to get his pedophile ass next to her, and she wasn't going for it because he was filling in the bait. He kept sending money, whether it was for food, whether it was for pictures, whatever the situation is, he was sending money. And let's not be naive to this. This shit goes on everywhere. But he got caught. And when he got caught, he tried to make it seem like it was just an innocent thing to do because he didn't touch her. If she would have allowed him to touch her, he would have. But the little young lady is just as fucking much to blame as him. These ain't no regular 16-year-old girls. Age is very much a number. Age is very much a number, and I don't think that is right, but it's also, she was conducting the stuff as well. Send me this, and you can clearly see he said, well, all I keep doing is sending you money. This has been going on for a minute.
But first, one thing, Capone, it ain't everybody, nigga. Okay, no, everybody doing it. Okay,
no, but it's a lot of people.
Me off to everybody. Okay,
it's a lot of people till they get caught.
Right, you're right about that, but don't put everybody. But I ain't saying no damn thing. But the second thing is, like Danielle said earlier, and I think Simply said, you're right. The young girl is wild, but it is the responsibility of an adult to stop it. I don't care how wild a kid is. You got to let it know. I don't care how many times you ask for money or I want to send you pictures. As an adult, you got to step in and say, I ain't no young lady. No, I'm gonna report you to your mama. Opposed to going along with it because she enticed you. She still is the minor there.
And that's why you said what you said, and you're right. He needs to go to jail. He needs
Right.
to learn his
Yeah.
lesson. But somebody needs
Yeah.
to pop her ass as
Sure.
well.
Sure.
I completely agree. And I'm coming again from this mother's standpoint. It could be very hurtful and offensive also to reading those messages, because why are you asking this stranger for money? Am I not taking care of you? Am I not doing a good job taking care of you? Why do you feel so compelled to ask this man for money in exchange for pictures of your body? And also, little girl, where you learning this stuff from? Because it's manipulation. I'm sorry, it is manipulation to send somebody photographs, and then when they make advances, you're saying no, but yet you're still asking for money. It's a game. Again, we are not blaming the child in the situation, but we're just looking at it from all angles. So as a mother, like, I would be hurt, I would be disappointed in my child, and I would really try to figure out exactly where this behavior is spurring from me as a mother. But I still want your hip go to jail. But talking to my child like that and saying it's a joke.
Yeah, no, and I think like Pierre said, I was definitely surprised that the private school looked the way that it did, and he was sending so much money. I was just like, where do you get it from? Because the private school doesn't look, it didn't look like the typical private school that you would see over here and things like that. But Capone, you mentioned something earlier. What are your thoughts about the private school? Pierre gave his thoughts about the way that the private school looked. What are your thoughts about the private school?
I'm not even gonna lie and look at the school. I looked at how he was dressed like a janitor.
Damn. Where he get? I want to know where he gets $600 a month. $600 to send out. That's what I want to know. What kind of picture he got?
He got on a $30 jumpsuit, but he said it's $600.
But at the end of the day, I'll say this. We say what we say, but parents out there, you need to be in your children's lives a lot more. You need to be checking up on your children a lot more, because this was going on for a long time, and you didn't realize until the daughter had too much money. But you know what I'm saying? It wasn't a one and done. So as parents out there, you need to be in your children's lives more. Look at their phones, talk to them more. When you don't do that, kids stray away. Boys and girls. Boys get into violence out in the streets. Girls get into that kind of stuff. So as a parent, be more cognizant of what your children do and look at this stuff. I know you're a young parent. You want to watch reality shows and you want to look good. You want to turn up at the club while your kids are home. But remember, this is what could happen, because there are creeps out here that do that kind of stuff.
Private school requires private pictures. So
Damn, requires. Yeah.
God damn.
No, I know that. That's the perfect way to close out.